Hi, welcome to Learn Different. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the mistakes I made trying to get assessed for ADHD. The problem is now, because I've complained, is that I'm now waiting a long time for medication. So I initially registered with my doctor for ADHD testing. What I should have done was speak to my doctor and ask them about right to choose. Really, my doctor should have told me about the right to choose as soon as I mentioned ADHD testing, because they also told me that it would be a very long wait, 2 years. I'm not sure about the legislation, but I believe over 6 months wait, you will be eligible for right to choose. And that means that you will, instead of going the NHS route, you would then taken down a private route, which can be around 6 months. I've heard that you may have to pay a fee, initial fee, for diagnosis. And that could be around £300. But all of that is not sure. It's based on things that I've researched on the web. Various other YouTubers have said this. So my journey is still ongoing. I put in a complaint with my the care commissioning group, CCG, that I was not told about right to choose. So therefore, the lock that they're putting on of locking me into this 2-year wait and a further year wait for medication is unfair. And get used to using the word unfair and complaint when talking to organisations, and exactly spelling out what is unfair and what is that you have made a complaint and that they should take it seriously. I'm feeling a bit crap at the moment. I've not made any videos for a while because this is still ongoing. I started in March 2019. Oops. You can tell I've got ADHD. That was a careless mistake. 2019. And again, applied to my doctor. Then we had COVID. So when I tried to get a diagnosis, they said that I had to meet face to face. Now, I found that odd because courts use hybrid meetings and other people were getting diagnosed via video. So I proposed this, and probably after about 3 months, I was given a meeting for face-to-face video. So the guy assessed me as being ADHD inattentive. I think I'll make a separate video about what we need to talk about when we are describing things, but I'll just highlight a few things that knocked me on the assessment. The gentleman thought that ADHD was synonymous with abuse, and asked me continuously about abuse in the home. He also asked me a question, why has nobody else picked it up? I felt safe enough to say, I'm black. I'll probably meet in expectations, I guess. So you can imagine that I'm a bit upset. It's going on 3 years. I'm still getting emails saying, hey, we haven't sorted it yet. And so hopefully I can give you some good news in the future. And in the next video I can tell you about the various types of ADHD out there. Thank you for listening. If you have any comments about this process and what you should do to dramatically reduce 2 years, sometimes 3, well, it's 3 years because I've been waiting since 2019. It's now 22. So I've waited 3 years and I'm being asked to wait a further 1.5 years. So I don't want you guys to go through this pain. If you can get hold of this magical 300 quid or 200 pounds or whatever they do, that would be great. So let's just make sure that I'm clear about this. I'm just waiting for medication now. I've had my diagnosis of inattentive and I can't seem to get any sort of help, medical help or medication. One thing I might add, if you have an ASD diagnosis, you can also get medicine. You don't need to go through an ADHD diagnosis for that. Okay, I hope that's helpful. When you go and ask your, you know, I think what I've missed out here, and this is just me being a bit upset today, I'll cover that in another video. I'll cover how you're thinking that you might have ADHD and what I did before this. But before this, my doctor made me do, I think I did 1 paper assessment. Okay, and then I was transferred to a specialist unit from the NHS, and then I saw a psychological nurse there, and then for my diagnosis I saw a different nurse. I think there was a specialist specialist ADHD person. I've actually spelled ADHD wrong. There you go. Alright, so upset, and so I'm still waiting. I've been waiting since 2019. I am 46. So wasn't picked up since I was 3 years old. Yep. One thing you might say, and I know this has gone on for a bit longer than I imagined, but research says the reason why your ADHD isn't picked up when you're younger is because you're actually clever. Doesn't feel like it most of the time, but definitely there is a strong correlation between your IQ and how late you have been diagnosed. And obviously I'm getting a lot stupider in my old age. So thanks for listening. Once again, if you have any comments, please let me know in the... Thank you once again for listening to my story. I hope that it's helped. Let me know if you've had similar horror stories, or if you heard about anything as bad as 4.5 year wait for medication, or 46 year wait, or 43 year wait. Have you heard anything like that? So drop a comment below. I'll answer all comments, see if I can give you as much help as possible. Thank you.